Hi guys, how are you doing today? I bet you're wondering why I'm not in a newsroom, but instead I'm in some sort of junkyard looking place, and the answer to that is, I don't know. See, I tried to come into work this morning to do the bit I had on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and some hotshot was in my office doing, I don't know, some report on some missing kid or something, some real hero type stuff, I guess. So I asked the upper management dudes where my office was, and they said that it's in the back where we keep all the other junk that we throw out and have no use for anymore. And then they gave me this note that says, your Fi-Red, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I kind of just found what I could to make a desk here. I got my mug here. Thanks, Mom. And I'm going to tell you guys all the exciting news about the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Alright, so the PS5 and Xbox Series X...
I thought someone already told you to get off the set!
Oh, God damn it! I'm off the set! Is that a stage light? Ugh, well, that was rude. Anyways, without a moment to spare, let's get into the details of these next-gen powerhouses. I hope you guys don't mind. I prepared some notes because it took my marquee away! PS5 and Xbox Series X have both been confirmed to have backwards compatibility, and the progress you made on the current generation is supposed to transfer right over, which is good news if you're a fanboy. But if you're like me, you're wondering how in the hell you're gonna have the patience again to complete Borderlands 3 all the fuck over again, just because you get a different next-gen console than the platform you are currently on. Hello, developers, some next-gen cross-save features would be nice. I mean, it's not like I didn't get fucked enough when GTA 5 got ported to the Xbox One and PS4, but Rockstar expected me to be on the Xbox again for the following generation. But did I cave in and buy an Xbox One just so I could port my Xbox 360 progress to GTA Online like a pansy? No! I did it when Gears of War 4 came out. Keep up! Anywho, speaking of Xbox, since they announced their console first and released images of their console controller and a trailer for a next-gen title ahead of Sony, I'm going to spotlight this console first. So, it's a box. It kind of looks like a PC tower, and it'll take up a lot of space on your entertainment stand or whatever else you decide to place it. With any luck, though, with how large it is, maybe it'll be heavy too. That way your mom can't lift it as easily to throw it at you when she's kicking you out of the house, much like mine did with my PS4 when I refused to get a job 2 years after graduating high school. From what information we have gathered, though, no space inside this massive block has been wasted, and it is supposed to be a very powerful machine capable of producing face-melting graphics. As the head of Xbox says, he wants to change from current generation to the Xbox Series X to be as dramatic as the change from 2D to 3D. I mean, it's not going to matter as much to me because my broke ass is using an HDMI to RCVA converter so that I can play on my TV that's been around since the age of the dinosaurs, so I'm not really going to notice a difference in graphics there. I mean, as long as it's 3D, I guess I really don't give a shit, right? But they want to eliminate hold times. The Xbox Series X, that's what Xbox wants to do. They want to eliminate load times. Rockstar, I'll hold your beer for you, but don't you expect the beers back. Now, moving on to the controller, it's the same goddamn thing, which is cool, honestly, because it adds a level of familiarity when heading into a new territory. But one thing I'm not sure that means for the regular glowing Xbox button at the top of the controller, as it is currently responsible for controlling most of the console's actions, such as game recording and uploading photos and videos as well. Perhaps it's just a shortcut, but we will have to see when it comes out or until we receive more information. One thing that is exciting, though, that has been confirmed with the Xbox Series X is Xbox One controllers will work on them, which is nice because they're basically the same fucking thing. Adding on to the conveniences, my broke ass won't have to dish out another $60 just for a controller. But that, again, does lead me to wonder what the fuck the share button does. Now, in terms of power, I'm dumb as shit and don't understand what any of those numbers mean, but what I do understand is it's supposed to be very powerful and very fast. I'm sure anyone who gets this next-gen console will be extremely happy with it. What information I also have that I believe to be true is the GPU in Series X is also more powerful than the GPU in the PS5, meaning the Xbox Series X is likely to have better graphics than the PS5. Again, however, graphics don't really matter that much anymore. But One thing we also know is the PS5 has a better CPU than the Series X, which means it's going to be faster. So again, Rockstar, where are those beers at? I'm waiting to hold them for you. You know, I wouldn't say that it doesn't have that much. Oh man, I got my notes mixed up. I'm sorry, guys. Where's my marquee? Why don't I have a marquee? So, anyways, graphics don't really matter as much as the experience. Hence why the Nintendo Switch is such a successful console despite not having as much power. You know, I wouldn't say that it doesn't have that much power. Like, sure, it doesn't have as good as graphics, but I can be playing a game, and if someone in the household wants to use the TV for another purpose, they can. And all I have to do is take the console off the little stand, and I can continue my game with little to no interruption. And that power makes me feel like God. Now, onto the PlayStation 5. Sony has taken a much more slow approach with releasing information on their console, but they have done a lot of teasing. The first glimpses of what the console would look like, aside from the "Let's Go Digital" dev kits, is the DualSense controller. Much like my reaction to the Xbox Series X, I was kind of disappointed by this image. Personally, I'm just not a fan of the white and black. The design almost looks exactly like an Xbox One controller with DualShock symmetrical sticks instead of the crisscrossed ones on the Xbox. Furthermore, I'm really going to miss the colored X, square, circle, and triangle buttons. But after seeing a fan-made recolored image of the controller, it started to grow on me a little. You know, the black one, or like there's even more of them that are just rainbow colored. They're fucking pretty. I still kind of hope, however, that the button input prompts on the screen while playing a game will be colored, but I know that is likely not going to be the case, sadly. Despite me feeling uneasy and unsure about this controller, the head of Bethesda speaks very highly of this controller, saying it'll make you forget all about the DualShock 4. So we will just have to wait and see if that is true. For those who may try this controller and not like it, let's just hope Sony makes the same move as Microsoft and allows the previous generation controllers on their next gen console. Current, next, fifth, first place, I don't know. Let's just hope that Sony lets us use PS4 controllers on the PS5. That is what I'm trying to say. As for what the console looks like, well, it's weird. Sony unveiled the console Thursday, June 11th, 2020 at a conference they held. Wait, that was like last week. How far behind am I on information? Guys, right, I don't have a team anymore. Got fee read. But anyways, the event has actually been postponed for due to like other voices that need to be heard. Were we invaded by aliens? Wait a minute. Oh my God! Actually, I respect them for this. I remember this. This is like, man, I'm really far behind on information. They actually postponed for reasons that I actually respect. That's a good reason to postpone an event. Anyways, you know. The console kind of looks like something you would see on display at an art show, you know? Those pieces other people seem to think are fancy and sophisticated, yet when I look at them, I don't know what the hell is going on. I really hope the price is based on its system capabilities and not its design, because it just looks like something that's going to be priced higher based on appearance alone. Does it give off an Alienware-like vibe to anyone else? No, the Dell gaming platform for the PC? Oh, well, whatevs. It's got a diskless option, that way you can likely get it for cheaper. But if you're really trying to save money, I would get the version with the disk drive and just buy used games for a lower price off eBay, honestly. Like, I'm broke. I know this shit. I know how to live the broke lifestyle. At Sony's conference, they revealed many games that are stunning that I am very excited about. Sadly, no news on the next God of War, but many other titles like Spider-Man, Godfall, one I'm actually very excited about, Ratchet & Clank, because I'm a little child on the inside. There are reports saying Microsoft is looking to undercut the price of the PS5 by $100. So let's just hope that the price difference between these consoles is not too drastic. Now, I've already mentioned that the Xbox Series X has a better GPU and the PS5 has a better CPU. So at the end of the day, if you want speed, PlayStation is your bet. I mean, if they're relatively priced the same, I mean, I'm going to get the cheapest one because I'm a broke-ass bitch, but I really want one. So, if you want graphics, Xbox Series X, you want a fast processor, PS5. Yeah, what I'm really waiting for is the price. Although, even if the PS5 is more expensive, I'll be able to transfer my Borderlands 3 progress over. So let's just see if I decide to be a pansy. You guys have a great day. So another thing we know for certain is Sony and Microsoft are not going to be delaying their console release dates due to the pandemic. Pandemic? What pandemic? It's you.
Get him! Go get him, boys!
Oh, shit.